Hey, how's it going? Thanks for being here. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my thoughts on the most recent fall releases from Bath & Body Works. So if you're new here, welcome. My name is Whitney. Here on my channel, we mostly explore fragrances, but I sometimes like to throw in other content here and there just for fun. And if you're a returning subscriber, hi. So if you want to know what I think about the most recent releases, as well as to see what I actually got, then let's get into it. So I did get 6 of the most recent fall releases, and I did pass on a few of them. Now, I was able to go in store and sniff a lot of the products to see if they were even a fit for me. And I was semi-impressed, half impressed, half not. And I guess I'll explain why once I get into it. But I do want to talk about the scents that were new to me that I wanted to try out, that I did smell in store that I ended up passing on. So the first is White Coconut Caramel. Now, I thought I would like it because it sounded very much like an edible scent to me, but I tried the mini, well, they only have the mini. So I tried the fragrance mist on my skin, and the dry down was not pleasant. It reminded me of coconut cream pie, right? But the way coconut cream pie dries down smells a lot better than white coconut caramel dries down on my skin. Like, it didn't smell edible, it just smelled off on me. So I ended up not keeping that one. And I also tried the body cream in the Enchanted candy potion. I had placed an order for pickup for the fragrance mist, but by the time I placed the order, it had already sold out in store, unfortunately. So because I bought a few of the mists during their $4.95 sale that they had recently. But anyway, the body cream, it's nice and I liked it. It has it definitely is a candy scent, but I felt like I wasn't gonna pay full price for a scent that reminded me a lot of the Cotton Candy Champagne fragrance mist. So if a decent sale happens before Enchanted Candy Potion is removed from the lineup, then I'll probably get it. But at the time of purchase, there was no major sale going on. So I'm like, meh. And they also didn't have it in store at the time anyway for me to pick it up. But that's on that. And next I tried Sunrise Woods. Now I did try that last year and I thought it was okay. And it smelled a lot better to me this time around. But again, if they have a decent sale, I'll probably consider getting the fragrance mist in that. And I also tried Golden Hour Coast. Again, smelled very nice. I was actually quite surprised at how much I liked it. That's the same goes for Sunrise Woods. But if they have a sale, I'll probably get it. We will see. And then the last one I tried that was new to me is Pink Suede. And I know that there's no suede note that was listed. I mean, I was hoping there would be a suede note in there, but there wasn't. I think it's just cotton. But it did actually smell pretty good, so that may be on my future purchase list if a decent sale happens. So let's get into what I actually got. Okay, now this isn't maybe considered a fall release. I think it's considered like late summer. But anyway, I got a Poppy Mini in the body cream, and I would have gotten a fragrance mist in this, the mini fragrance mist, but they didn't have it. But they did have that buy 3 get 1 free thing, and this was out of everything, this was the best option for me. But what I like about it is that it's a fruity floral for sure, but it has a tartness to it that I like, I guess coming in from that rhubarb note. But this is one that I think is going to work perfectly layering with scents that I'll be wearing transitioning into fall. So glad I have the mini. So the next mini body cream I got is Into the Night. And this is a scent that I had passed up on for a very long time. I had tried the fragrance mist and I thought it was okay, but I'm pretty sure I thought it smelled too masculine for my taste. But I decided to try the fragrance mist again in store to see how I liked it. And I really appreciated how it smelled way more than I did in the past. And I'm pretty sure it had been reformulated, as well as the scent profile changed a bit according to some reviews I saw. But as for this iteration, I do think I prefer it more. Yeah, it just smells really good. I feel like this is one that would be perfect to layer under fragrances I'll be wearing in the evening, particularly date nights, anything a little bit more sultry, but I want to be make more of a statement. I think this would be a perfect body cream to layer with that. And I think I would also get they didn't have a mini in this, same thing. I would have gotten a mini fragrance mist if they had it. They didn't, so I got this instead. If they do have a sale in the future and I want Into the Night, I will probably get it. So the last 2 minis I got are Fine Fragrance Mist, and the first of the 2 is Pumpkin Apple. And this is one that I was quite excited to try because it literally, these two notes are very much fall to me. So I like the idea of having a super duper literal fall scent in my collection. I like it. I won't lie, it does kind of remind me of a candle, and not that it smells like waxy or anything, but just most of my experience with a pumpkin apple scent profile around the fall season has been in the form of a candle. So I'm not opposed to using this enough to change it around, but this is a pleasant scent. Smells like sweet pumpkin and apple. I mean, there's a slight spiciness, but it's not like as spicy as, let's say, sweet cinnamon pumpkin or anything like that. I haven't really thought too far into what I would wear this with, and I haven't worn this yet, and I think I'm kind of waiting for it to feel more like fall before I actually start pulling this one. But if I were to start wearing it before like it starts to feel like fall, I could see myself layering this with like raspberry scents, maybe rose scents. I'm not entirely sure. Gotta play with this one a little bit more. So the last mini fine fragrance mist I got is one I was particularly excited about, and that is Midnight Amber Glow. They didn't have the mini fragrance mist in stock the first time I visited the store, so I ended up picking up the hand cream first, and when I tried it on my hands, I was like, oh, this is horrible. It smelled actually terrible on me, and I was like, this is disgusting. It had no sweetness. It didn't smell edible at all. I don't know if it was just more of that resiny quality that was just like, either the hand cream formula just is way more ambery than edible, but I didn't like it, so I had to return it because I knew I wasn't going to use it. But when I did return, they actually officially released Midnight Amber Glow. So they did have the fine fragrance mist tester out, so I smelled it and I was like, okay, yeah, this smells way better than the hand cream. So again, I got the mini because of the deal that they had going on, which I think they always have going on. But anyway, what I will say about Midnight Amber Glow is that what I noticed is it smells a lot more edible to me when I get wafts of it, like when it wafts in the air and I get a whiff of it, because when I sniff it up close, it's very like, I'm pretty sure this is the coffee one, where it's like the deep coffee and ambery notes are kind of intense, not off-putting, but just a lot more rich. I say maybe rich is the best way to put it. And not that that's like something I dislike, but I feel like the overall experience wearing this has been much more enjoyable when I smell it in the air, not when I smell it up close, which I guess most fragrances seem to work better that way, I suppose. But yeah, I am happy to have it. I wore this to bed one night and it didn't disturb me, so that's a plus. That it's not like a super strong scent, but it is deep. I could see myself layering this with other scents just to add like a bit of a resiny gourmand quality to it. So yes, I'm happy about this one. So the last two mists that I want to share are ones that I purchased as in-store pickups. And the first of the two is Autumn Drive. And the notes in here are wild raspberry, warm amber, and vanilla birch. So I'm a fan of raspberry as a note. I think it's one of the fruity notes that I feel works very well year round, particularly in that transition from summer to fall. And I knew I was gonna like it. So this is one that I purchased blindly because I was pretty certain I would enjoy it, even though it seemed like it would have like a woody, resiny quality about it. But with that vanilla note listed, I was like, it can't be that bad. And it's not. It's actually quite lovely. My friend commented saying it smelled very edible, and it does. It's like a beautiful fruity scent that has like a nice sweetness to it. I could see this being one that could easily be worn year round because it's not like, I wouldn't describe it as like syrupy sweet. It's like, it's on the verge of smelling airy, which I think helps it to be the kind of scent that I feel is doable year round. But yeah, I'm happy to have it. I've tried layering with things already and I've enjoyed it, and I'll probably share layering combinations in a future video actually. But yeah, that's Autumn Drive. And last up for my purchases is Wicked Vanilla Woods. And this is actually the one that I had wanted last year, but I can't remember if it was an online exclusive or not, but whatever the case was, I didn't get it. even though I wanted it. So I was like, okay, well, next year. And thankfully next year is now because I have it in my hands. And actually I prefer the packaging of this year's Wicked Vanilla Woods too. So I'm like, yay, double win. So the notes, if you don't know, are Magical Vanilla, Glowing Amberwood, and Enchanted Pink Pepper. And well, what I was hoping to get from this was, yes, a vanilla scent, but a vanilla scent that I could layer with other perfumes to add some depth and interest. And I do actually really like this scent. I don't think I would be like, when I smell it, I don't think vanilla automatically. I think it's because of the like resiny, peppery quality it has about it. And it does, I think Bonnie of Queen of the Girl Geeks mentioned before that she thinks there's patchouli in here, and I have to agree. There's like an earthiness in here that is reminiscent of patchouli to my nose. And I feel like this is also one that could easily be worn by anyone because it has like a very, it's not overly feminine or overly masculine. And the pepper is making my nose tickle. Hold on. But yeah, I like it. And I've worn it I wore it twice since having it, but I like it. I haven't worn it out. I've worn it around the house, but I feel again this was one that I would want to layer with a fragrance just to add some more depth and interest, like I mentioned. But yeah, it almost wants to smell like men's products, but not too much. Like it just has enough like interesting notes in there to be a little bit challenging, but not in an off-putting way or anything like that. But yeah, I'm very glad to have it in my collection finally. So those are all the scents that I thought were worth purchasing from Bath & Body Works in their recent fall releases. And like I mentioned, I'll probably go back and check out the other scents that I passed up on if they have a good sale and reconsider. But as of right now, I'm happy with what I got. But let me know down below in the comment section if you have these fragrances and, well, the body creams too, any of these scents, and what your thoughts on them are. And if you have any of the scents that I passed up on, let me know your thoughts on those too, because I'm curious. So if you liked today's video, please go ahead and like this video. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, I do encourage you to subscribe. And if you want to support my channel even more, feel free to buy me a bubble tea. All that information is down below in the description box. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you, and I will see you later. Bye. So if you're just, did I move the camera? Oops. Oof. So the last mini, excuse me. But yeah.